Hi, thank you for joining. My name is Crystal Olivarria, and I'm the founder and CEO of Career Conversationalist. And parents hire me to help their child transition successfully from school to the workforce. And today we're here to continue on with our mini-part series in regards to finance your kids' college education with $27. And today's specific topic is going to be give me 5 minutes a day for 30 days, and I'll show you how to qualify for more money. And as far as what this is, it's in regards to a challenge, 30-day challenge to help you take new actions so you can get new results to help your family afford college more easily. And as far as why is this important, is because challenges are designed specifically to give your family a head start. And so these are popular and they're very common, especially if you look at the weight loss industry. It's all about what's your desired outcome? How do we get you there quickly? And what do you need to do to create that change? And how do we create that community to support you in this new lifestyle and changes that need to be made rapidly so you can get the results that you want? And this is important when it comes to thinking about financing your kids' college education, because a lot of times if you wait till your child is a junior or senior in high school, you're running out of options. The more time that goes by, the less options there are. And so when you start planning ahead, it's always better to plan sooner, but you can't turn the clock back in time. So oftentimes it's kind of like planning for retirement. If you think about it, you don't want to plan a year or two before you retire. The sooner you plan, the better. But if you're a late stage planner, you still have options. It just might not be as many. But it's still better than waiting till the deadline to make choices. And so that's really what a challenge is designed. It's about creating a safe environment for you to help the financial aid process, what options are available so that you can start taking action and have the kind of success that you want. So your child is awarded a lot more financial aid than would have otherwise been possible if you waited till the clock ran out. Really why today's point is if you can't solve a financial problem without financial education. And affording college is a huge financial problem. Financial education about how does the financial aid system work? How is it that money is decided how much money to go to your child and what can you do to affect that formula so it's more in your favor are all important things. A testament to that, when I originally applied to college and I was going through the process, my family made too much money to qualify for financial aid. But my mom was really smart and asked some really good questions. And it turns out that not all financial aid, or should I say, not all money in savings is valued equally. Some savings accounts are valued differently. And so knowing how to shift money and where to shift money made a huge difference in the financial aid calculations. And that's how I was able to qualify for more money. Then I also went out and got grants and scholarships to help fund that too. So certainly there's a lot that can be done. I raised over $70,000 from grants and scholarships to help pay for my college education at two private universities. So I know this stuff works. And that's why I want to talk to you about what happens to many families, which is they usually end up not taking action. And so not taking action is an action. And I want to bring this to your attention because a lot of times people just they think they're scared to take action. And the reality is you're creating a worse situation by not taking action. It's better to know what your options are and decide not to take action than to not know what your options are. Because if you knew what your options are, you'd probably go for it. And it's probably a lot simpler and a lot easier than what you think it is. But it's the fear of not knowing that paralyzes you. And that's really why I'm having these videos is to bring up this conversation. The major point I want to make is that compounding creates exponential growth. And this is the way it works and pretty much everything I can think of. But I know a lot of times down here is when you're just getting started, it's the non-fun part, and then people have this amazing results, and everybody wants to be over here, but people don't see what's over here. And that's what's great about a 30-day challenge is because when you're not seeing results is really when you need the help of the community. It's really when you need someone to hold that vision of what is possible. This is possible for you if you go through this process. You can't shortchange it. You can't, there's not a shortcut to this process. To some extent, you can shorten the learning curve, but you still have to go through the process. And that's what a challenge is designed for. It's designed to make this curve in this line as short as possible by saying, here are the best resources, here's the best way to use these tools, this is the quickest way to develop these new skill sets, experience success within a short time frame. And that's the importance of a community. That's the importance of having someone who's been there and done that successfully guide you, is because they can show you how to get the most results in the shortest amount of time, the least amount of effort. And that's really what I want to ask you. What would your life look like if your family participated in a challenge? Expertise told you what needs to be done step by step. This way you didn't waste time. You knew exactly what needed to be done to get the most results in the shortest amount of time. How would your life be different? How would your life be incredible if you knew you didn't have to tap into or drain the money that you had in your retirement account? Or if you knew about other funds that were out there to help pay for your kid's college education and you knew how to encourage your child to go after that money? How would your life be different or your child's life be different if you both were less dependent on needing student loans or parent loans? Cost of college is high, and there's a gap between what it costs and what you can probably afford. And what if that gap was smaller? How would your anxiety level go down as that gap shrunk? Is that something you would be interested in for your family? I hope so. And that's why I have a special invitation for you. My invitation is to a 30-day challenge that was created specifically for you. It's a two-part challenge. It's a challenge for your kid to spend 10 minutes a day looking for grants and scholarships to help pay for their college education. And in 30 days, your child will have looked through over 1,000 scholarships to qualify for. The second part of the challenge is for you as a parent. It's spending less than 5 minutes a day understanding the financial aid process, how it works, and what you can do so your family potentially qualifies for more financial aid. Now, in order to access this challenge and to enroll, I'd encourage you to go to thescholarshipchallenge.com. And right now, it's currently for the low price of $27. This is because I want you to go through it. I want you to give your feedback. And then I'll take that feedback and improve the course for families who will be going through it and paying full price. Now, in order to encourage your family to take action now, yes, there is a bonus. And so the bonus is to meet with two experts, Dan and Daniel. Dan Everett's from College Money Pro has helped a lot of families, and he's helped families of all income types. And I think it's really interesting because there's a lot of parents out there who understand the value of college, who are college educated, but also feel like they make too much money and they don't qualify for financial aid. And Dan's really good about helping you understand what your options are. And it's really important to have conversations with experts like Dan. Daniel Hertzberg from Accelerated Educational Solutions, he does an amazing job of working with students to help them so that they can qualify for more academic scholarships. And I've had the pleasure of working with Dan throughout the years, so I've seen the transformation that he provides, and it's quite amazing. And the interesting part is, or the part that I want you to know, is that yes, there are lots of academic scholarships available. And it's not just do you qualify or do you not qualify. A lot of it's done on a grading scale. And that's why it's important to encourage your child to do well in school, because the better they do, the more financial funds they can possibly get or be awarded to help pay for college. And that's why this conversation is important, and why I really want you to go through the scholarship challenge, is so you're aware of what possibilities are out there. Possibilities are, then it's easier to be like, wow, there's a lot of money out there. What happened if your kid just got a little bit of all that money that was out there? What would that do for your life? How would it change? That's why I want you to enroll in the Scholarship Challenge. I want you to have that relief of not being worried about how to afford college education for your child. In order to qualify for the bonuses, yes, there is a deadline. And the deadline is November 21st, 2017 at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. And that's why, in order to change your family's life and your financial future, I encourage you to go now to thescholarshipchallenge.com. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to our paths crossing again soon.